You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We have a special guest in the building.
I don't know if it's Karen Civil or Karen Uncivil, though. Which one are we talking to right now?
Karen Civil.
Karen
Karen
Civil?
Civil's here. Welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations. You got your own day in Jersey?
Yes, well, we did official Live Civil Day, which was really exciting. So, I have a whole setup in Haiti. We have Live Civil Day in Brooklyn every year. And it only made sense to bring it back to Elizabeth. So I decided to do like a whole basketball camp because I saw all the conversation going on with like the Big Baller brand and everything else. So I was like, why not just have a camp for the kids, just a whole one-day program, let them feel good, but just make sure they're outfitted, like from head to toe, have everything they need. So I reached out to JR, who is over at Adidas, and I told him the idea, and he was just like, let's do it. Like, let me design uniforms. Each kid got sneakers. It was like over 100 kids. So uniforms, sneakers, like clothes to take home. We gave away some bicycles, Gatorade. Of course, Beats by Dre gave all the kids headphones. So
that's dope.
It was fun. And then Kyle Anderson, who is also from Jersey, came and was like coaching, taking part in the day. And then Kyrie Irving sent a signed jersey for the half court shot. So it was a very fun filled day, and they surprised me with the key to the city.
Dope.
So you got 3 days in 3 different places around the world.
Yes.
Drop one of Clues bombs for Karen. Absolutely. Jesus Christ.
Los Angeles next. Yeah, I'm excited.
And I see you on the cover of LA Weekly.
Yes.
How did this happen now? A Jersey girl on the cover of LA Weekly.
So interesting. They reached out to me. The young lady reached out to me, and she was just like, weird. They interview 50 people every year for their annual issue. So when she interviewed me, we did over the phone, and then they do these profile shots of you, usually like in your house or at work. So I was like, nah, I don't want to do it in my house because I already took a lot of pictures at home. So she's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, well, I've been in Los Angeles the last 6 years, and I've been working with Nipsey, so I want to do it on Crenshaw. And she was like, okay, where? So I was like, yeah, let's do it in Nipsey's store. So when I pulled up, I'm like in love with this show called Rain. I'm not sure if you guys just watch it on the CW. Well, yeah, it's like an old medieval type show, but I'm in love with the show. So I wore a gown that Queen Mary wore with my crown, just alluding that black girl magic.
There you go.
Yeah, and I just pulled up in the middle of the hood, and they were like, all right. Okay,
Did you pull up in your Phantom?
Yeah, definitely pulled up. It's a Wraith.
Oh, Wraith. My fault.
Yeah.
My bad.
Car talk over here.
Some type of spirit.
Car talk over here. Yeah, I pulled up, and she was just like, with the crown on, and they were like, what the hell is going on? And it's mad urban area, and I didn't even know
the hood.
Yeah, the hood. I was trying to say
Karen,
nice.
Karen had her corporate voice on just now. Urban area.
And then we went to the donut shop. Like, I was just taking her to the most random places. And then, like, maybe a month later, they tweeted out, and she's like, I love this so much. We gave you the cover.
That is dope. Now
what about people who say that you shouldn't be on there because you're not from LA?
Well, I can't worry about critics and what other people have to say, because at the end of the day, it's a blessing that happened. I was just generally being myself, having fun with it, and I was just like, listen, I'm a black queen. I'm gonna showcase this. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them who I work with, who I am, what's a part of me, and that's what it really was about. I've been in Los Angeles for 6 years, so don't take it up with me. Get up with LA Wiggly. They gave it to me.
We got to talk about another picture we seen you post that was outside of the Karen Civil box.
I know.
That's Karen Uncivil.
That's Karen Uncivil.
And you got people looking at you different, man. Like I'm saying, I've never heard guys, and this is the truth. I've never, even though I've always heard guys say you were pretty, I've never heard guys look at you in that sexual objectifying way. I heard somebody say Karen got ass.
No, I know it was.
They say heavy ass.
Heavy ass. Karen has
heavy ass. That's what I heard. I was like, huh?
No, it was definitely.
What made you do that photo?
Okay, it was definitely weird. So like every year I always take different photos. Like I have different theme photo shoots and stuff like that. And this year, my hair person, Fill On Hair, we just was going through different creative, doing different shoots, and it's just like I did a few other viral videos that kind of took off. People thought one was a Nicki video and things like that. We were just, creating magic, creating certain things, just about launching his brand, just kind of re-imaging myself and certain things. And we took that photo probably about a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, let's just put it out. I'm like, let's do it. I mean, my team was good, which is like, I call them my MMG.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, my man, and God was cool. So I was just like, I'm putting it out. I'm cool. And it was
What
just
has
it was
the
just
feedback
fun.
been? How many celebrities are in your DM trying to holler?
It's crazy because I used to search my name, and then this literally, like, I really did not care what anyone had to say because I'm so critical of myself. And Charlamagne, you can attest to this because I'm like, Charlamagne, oh my God. I'll always ask him for advice. I'm like, now I don't care. I'm like, it was something to talk about, whether it was you loved it, you hate it, you saw it. So it's just like then that night I went to bed, and like the next day I saw like Amber's post, which I appreciated. And it was just like, I enjoyed it. I did it for me. It was for fun. I wasn't really worried about what everyone else had to say, but it was crazy because people were like, yo, so-and-so asked me for your number. I was like, they want to do a civil TV, and they're like, nah. I was like, oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. But yeah, it was fun.
You don't talk about your workout regime enough, I feel like, because you could tell you really getting it in that gym.
I've been trying different things because it's all about like changing the way you eat. Because I love the fact that everybody's like, oh, she had surgery. I was like, no, there's nothing wrong with it if you decide to have it. I was like, no, I haven't. I didn't get anything enhanced or fixed, whatever. But so I was vegan for a year and a half. And then I got very sick, so I had to stop.
You got sick from being a vegan?
Yeah, my anemia got worse. My equilibrium last year in February, I got up to use the bathroom, and I don't know what happened. All I know is just like I just fell on the marble floor, and I hit my head twice. And I just kept telling myself, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open, keep your eyes open. And the dog walker eventually comes every morning and take my dog and found me in the bathroom.
Wow. I like that. She said I fell on the marble floor.
The dog walker. The
dog
walker
king.
king.
Envy, you got scheduled out, man. Like, don't do this. You of all people. Yeah, okay. You of all people with the family tea time and everything.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, basically, point blank period, they was like, listen, you need meat. So I had to find I don't need a pause, right?
No. You don't need a pause.
But I just had to kind of find that balance. So I invested in a gym, Carpe Diem with Kelvin Hayden. They're retired football players, and Jason. And they've just been training me, telling me what to do, how to eat, just changing my regimen, making sure I get in the gym, and just live a healthier lifestyle.
Right.
Just really care about myself, and just have that balance of, because I love French fries, but at the same time,
that's my weakness too, man.
Yeah.
French fries.
French fries is the devil, but I'm like, I'll do this, but then also remember to go to gym and just making it part of my regimen. So
gotcha.
Really blessings to Carpe Diem, and then just a better diet.
Now, when you say you invested in the gym, did you just get a membership, or did you really invest in the gym? You never know with you.
No.
You
not
own
even
part of the gym?
No, yeah. So that was the whole point. It's just like, it's like the whole point of it was to come in and like be a brand ambassador, financially invest, help be the face of it, and change just my whole overall lifestyle, so I can, like, people be like, wow, okay, they've made a change in their life too. If people aren't familiar with Jason, like, he called himself the heavyset panda, and he's like literally doing backflips now. And same thing goes for me. It's just like, I didn't like the way I looked for so long, and instead of complaining about it, they helped me change it. So
dope.
Kudos to my boys.
You do a lot of entrepreneurship. You and Nipsey out here getting a lot of money. What the hell is a smart store?
Okay. So Nipsey's definitely going to come here, and he wants to break it down, but I will give you the short version of it. So basically, he wanted to create like a premium shopping experience. So you download the app, which will be the Marathon Store app when we make it available. And when you go into the store, so we have this logo. You point your phone, your app, whatever, you point your phone to the logo. We can stream a video. Right now we have a documentary playing. So you can come in and watch this exclusive documentary. You can go onto the merchandise, like you can point to the merchandise and different things will pop up. Even we obviously did the Proud to Pay $100 CDs and things like that. You can point to the CDs and they automatically start playing. So it's just like the whole store basically has all these different hidden components and things like that. So when we want to drop music, we don't necessarily have to run to iTunes, do certain things. If you want to hear it first, come to the store. We want to continue, like his whole goal, really, him, Sam, Fats, Adam, is, they're originally the four who started Marathon. Their whole thing is to bring premium to Crenshaw. Yeah. So,
premium what? What do you mean?
Like just premium branding, the same way people go to Fairfax and things like that. It's like, so we had a block party the other day, and it was incredible. It made you feel like you were on Fairfax.
I tried to come last year when y'all did it, but it was just too crazy last year. I couldn't
like Russell Westbrook pulled up, like just so many people were there, and people were just looking around like, dang, it's like no security. Obviously we had the Fat Burger truck out there. We served we have a Marathon burger now that's available through the truck in the Los Angeles area. So it was just great. It was incredible.
Ain't Crenshaw dangerous though?
No. I fell asleep at the light out there. Nothing happened to me.
You fell asleep at the light?
Yeah, because I was tired. But
okay.
It happens, but like nothing happened to me. So it's just,
wow.
And I feel like I got to pass. So, but,
but
I'm serious. It's the whole goal is to make people feel comfortable. The same way when you come to LA, you think of going to, go see the stars. Go to Fairfax, go to Beverly Hills. He wants you to come to Crenshaw, and just making it a staple as well. So that's one of the first stores they plan to open.
As long as it's safe over there, nobody gets
robbed.
No,
it's safe. Everybody had their jewelry on. Everybody was having a good time. Nobody was juked down. Like, no, it was good.
That gotta happen Tuesday night too. Like Wednesday night, that gotta be the same thing.
No, it's the same thing. Okay. Like I didn't really lock my door, so I was cool. Nothing happened to me.
I love what Nipsey's doing. I almost feel like Nipsey is sacrificing the fame he could have for entrepreneurship.
It's just like he has so much he wants to do. He's definitely working on his music, and he definitely has some stuff coming out. But it's just so much business that can be done, and that's just his work ethic. If you know his brother, if you know his dad, they just have that entrepreneurial spirit. So he's part of Destination Crenshaw right now. He's working on just so many other projects in LA that I can't officially talk about, but that's just him. He wants to be a part of it all. So yeah, but he definitely has some music coming out.
Now, what's your relationship with Nicki Minaj?
What do you mean per se?
I guess somebody wrote an article. I think Meek Mill said you were on her payroll.
It wasn't an article.
Like it's Double XL magazine or something.
Oh,
it was an Instagram caption.
I think XXL wrote about it too.
They got to stop. Now they're just like, Vanessa, you paying them way too much.
Well, Meek said that the blogs are working, you and some other blogs are working together to sabotage him.
So everybody knows me and Meek had a great friendship, great relationship. And it was crazy when I woke up, I saw the and it was just like, I saw him, throw the shot, and I was just like, I'm not catching this right now. I'm not reacting to it. I'm not taking it in. Because you have my phone number. If we're friends and it's a genuine situation like I always thought it was, you pick up the phone and you call me. You don't react and say these things on social media. And you're reacting off of, it was like a paid post or something that had nothing to do with me. So this isn't the first time somebody accused me of like being part of a blog thing. Before it was like somebody said I was part of a bloginati. It was like me, Angela,
Bossip,
yeah, and like 2 other sites. So it's just I have a respect for other blogs. I don't have a problem with anyone. We all at the end of the day are still, it's a business. The websites, blogs, Instagrams, all these things are businesses. I don't have a problem. I'm not going to stop Meek from doing anything or be a part of trying to harm him. Anything people have been posting about him is things that he posted on his own page, and they kind of just reposted. But I'm going to continue to just wish the best for him. I always want to see him win. I always want to see him do well. But it's an unfortunate situation. I'm in a whole new space. So it's just like, I saw it and I was like, I don't really care. We know each other's phone number and we're not doing this for social media.
Gotcha. Were you forced to pick a side though? Because you were cool with Meek and Nicki, and then when they broke up.
I mean, I necessarily didn't feel like, I had to choose a side, because I've been in many instances where I have great relationships with people who may have not necessarily got along.
Right.
Because leave it to me, when I get married, Wayne and Pusha T is in the wedding party, you know. So it's like, it's.
Damn, how that's gonna work?
No, it is gonna work.
You gonna have a fight at your wedding?
No, it is gonna work. Yeah, but
yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work.
No, it is, but it's just like it's certain things I didn't feel like I had to. One thing I will say is, you know, it's being misconstrued that Nicki is, like, I read Nicki is paying her to do all of this. I'm gonna just say, when it comes to the Young Money family in general, to Mac Main and Wayne, a lot of my career success I owe to them. They gave me an opportunity to start. They gave me a chance when I started my Always Civil Enterprise business, when I went to Beats, my first book. Everything I have done everything that has successfully happened to me, they've somehow helped make happen. So it's like, even when when me, Nipsey, Jorge, and Steve decided to collectively create this marathon agency, this was sometime last year. You know, it's all new clients. It's working with new people. It's a whole new marketing thing. It's no longer having my business. Nicki was one of the first people who reached out to me, asked me to come to the studio, and was like, "What are you working on? What are you doing?" Just asking me about myself, just my well-being. It wasn't a he said, she said, whatever. She naturally, generally, was wanted to progress in a business sense. So it's like, we're working on things I don't really want to even fully discuss. That's bigger than social media and things like that. And I tip my hat off to her, because she didn't have to do that. She can work with so many other people. She reached out to me, and I appreciate that. So, Young Money family has always been incredible to me, especially Mac Main and Wayne. So
what happened with this alleged confrontation with Remy? Like, they say Remy approached you because of your relationship with Nicki? Or?
No, and it was weird when I saw the meme, and I didn't think it was a big deal. And I was like, it's part of culture. So I was like, all right, that could be a meme. But then somebody actually called me like the next day, like, did something happen with you and Remy? I was like, oh, people really believe that? Because it was like a little Kim fan, like, kind of edited the photo and added certain things, and then the sites who don't like me added their twos, like, probably made a story around it. So it was for Women on the Move. I sit on the board for that. We had a speaking engagement every year we do at NYU. So the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue was supposed to be on the panel with Crizzle and Claire from Fashion Palm Daily. And unfortunately, she couldn't make it, so they had Remy come in last minute. And we had a conversation in the hallway. We were talking about social media, and she was just like, talking about different blogs and light conversation. And the next thing I know, they took this, it was like 10 pictures. They took this like one thing, and they were like, oh, it was a confrontation, it was this and it was that. And I'm like, it was like a video of her saying, like, before she came out, we actually spoke on the phone and like tried to work, but it didn't, it didn't manifest, it didn't happen, whatever the case may be. But, I don't necessarily have no issues with her. And
there's no altercation, no argument.
Yeah, there was like no altercation, no argument. That's why I didn't, like, I tweeted like all the photos and didn't think much of it and just went about my day. But I let it, I felt like it was just gonna live in social media. It was like one of those things, like, it's a joke. Like, people just think it's funny. You gotta just let it live. So that's just what I did. I didn't really care.
You still got a passion for like hip hop? Because you do so much different stuff.
No, I do. I mean, I have a collective team who does the whole KarenCivil.com stuff. They're really super passionate to keep the site going. But I just have a lot of avenues and different things that I'm working on. But my passion right now is to continue, integrating millennials, urban culture, and luxury brands, and just premium items to just kind of just bring everything together. The same way, Hillary and Pusha T standing on the stage together. Doing stuff with like Louis Vuitton and YG, like all those different kind of things. It's just
what are you doing with Louis Vuitton and YG? I seen him with a lot of new stuff and everything.
They had an event in LA. He was invited, working on some stuff. But I love the Beverly Hills team, and they've been very good to me. Shout out to Jen, of course. They've been very good to me. They had my birthday dinner for me last year, so we have a great working relationship.
You hang out with a lot of gang members. If you could be a Blood, Crip, or Zoe, which one would you pick?
I don't really got to pick. You could dibble and dabble.
I never think about that. Like, she's connected all the way around.
Yeah.
Like the Crip.
Yeah, because it was just like,
blood,
no, I tell people.
blood,
I didn't wear the one today, but I tell people, like, because I have like my green watch. I tell people red plus blue makes green. I make money with these guys, and they're at the end of the day they're businessmen. So it's like, I have my red flag, my blue flag, my Haitian flag. Kind of just all dabbles in there. And then what's crazy is the Haitian flag got red and blue in it, so it just makes sense.
How do you explain that to your corporate connects? Or does it ever come up?
No, it really doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I just had a speaking engagement for a marketing company in San Francisco. They weren't worried about that picture I put out. They weren't worried about being in Little Haiti. They're not. They understand it's a part of the culture. I'm not sitting here trying to pretend to be anything else. I'm like, this is me. I'm mixed in many worlds, and I'm just a very diversified person, right. And they understand that, and they love that. So it's just refreshing. You
got a computer lab in Haiti, right?
Yes. So we opened that.
Seems like you about to be a politician there.
Karen out of here, bro. Karen out of here,
I don't think so, man. Them old tweets, them pictures. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but opened up a STEM lab. Computers is how I got my start with my Mac. So Beats by Dre donated some headphones. We got some computers donated. Created the lab. It just made sense. It just just give these kids an opportunity to see the world. Have access to things outside of the country.
Was Beats by Dre the moment that was the pivotal moment in your career when you look back that took you to that next level?
I definitely feel like Beats by Dre did it, and especially Omar Johnson. So he was the VP of marketing. Because most bosses don't let you still have your side thing, come in when you want, kind of just be out and trust you. Like this man used to, I'd be like, no, we're not gonna do that ad. It'd be like ad for $4 million. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna just take the headphones and go. And he'd have to create reports and do things. And he'd be like, yeah, no, Karen said she gonna figure it out as she goes. And we would, in the fourth quarter, we would make it work. So I really have to tip my hat off to just Omar for not firing me and yelling at me, but like continuing to push me to think like, yo, think outside the box. Continue just being different and just breaking barriers.
The reason I respect Karen so much because I've seen the process. Like I remember when you first moved to LA.
Yeah.
I remember arguing with two young ladies about how dope Karen was, and they was like, Karen's in LA sleeping on my friend's couch or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, so?
And now she has a rave for her own crib, a couple of stores.
Yeah, I was just, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, I'm going to come out here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure this out. Because I didn't know if I was going to stay, what I was going to make of it. And I absolutely love it. I figured out my way. But because the way social media and certain things are set up, everyone sees the end result. The end result. You saw it. And I don't have a problem with saying, like, I went, I had, my stuff all in my car, sleeping on the couch, bank account not being the way I want it to be. So it's just, it was a part of the struggle, but the struggle creates a success. So,
well, congratulations on all that success.
Thank you.
We see you grind from the bottom.
Yes, thank you.
And we appreciate you for stopping by.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
We covered everything we got?
Yes, this is my annual, I come
once a year?
I come once a year. We always talk beef. We always give back.
Yeah, Karen Civil State of Union address.
That's all he said. He wanted some grill.
By the way,
we had a thing yesterday. The chef flew in from Haiti. It was nice. It was really, really nice. If I would have known, I'd invited you. But you don't even got on the headphones I like.
Wow.
I don't even know. Look at Envy. Don't look at me. Look at Envy. Direct that towards Envy. But we make something happen. He's probably still here. Because your Louis plug will turn off real fast.
Well, there you have it. It's Karen Civil. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.